This is the Glitter65 R2 from MOEETECH, and it's a fantastic custom mechanical keyboard kit. It features a unique tray style mounting system, is compatible with vinyl, and it looks and sounds so good. From MOEETECH's website, you can choose between the Pro and the Ultra version, and choose to have flex cuts or no flex cuts. You can also choose two levels of quality, level 1 and level 2. And as for the colors, the board is available in multiple colors with both E-coated and anodized finishes. In the rather large box, you get a lot included, like this MOEETECH branded bag, which is definitely a unique gift to receive, but much appreciated as well. Otherwise, you receive the beautiful E-coated milky white case, the non-flex cut PCB, some pieces for the build, a so-called switch ruler or pusher, a silicone switch holder, and a lot of cool stickers. However, the kit does not include stabilizers or a screwdriver for the screws, and there's no USB cable, so please have that in mind before purchasing. The Glitter65 R2 has a 65% layout, which is compact yet still includes essential keys. The case material is CNC machined aluminum with a smooth E-coated finish, and just the case itself weighs around 1.5 kilos, which is about 3.3 pounds. The front height is 18 millimeters and the typing angle is 6 degrees, making it comfortable to use without needing a wrist rest. The case is super pretty and I'm impressed by the curvature of the side profile, and it is, for me, the standout feature of this keyboard's aesthetics. The backside has a centered USB-C port along with two USB 2.0 ports, and with the Ultra version you also get an SD card reader, which is definitely a unique feature. An additional feature with the Ultra version is that you get a so-called glitter ring, which is this cool RGB lighting that shines through this frosted acrylic diffuser. The RGB shines just fine and could have been better with a more even and flawless light distribution. Now let's assemble the Glitter65. Like previously mentioned, it does not include stabilizers, so you'll have to install these on first. We then proceed to connect the JST cable between the daughter board on the G tray and onto the PCB. Then we screw in this aluminum piece with the fold golden screws into the tray and slide the tray into the case. To finish the job, screw in the two remaining screws, insert the silicone switch holder, and install switches and keycaps of your choice. However, I experienced some issues with the silicone switch holder. I had to trim it down with scissors so that the switches sat properly in the PCB, and it's quite unfortunate that it had to come to that. I considered dropping the silicone switch holder, but the switches sat pretty loose without it. But other than that, the build was, let's say, unique, and it was fun doing something out of the ordinary. In my configuration, I'll be installing the HMX cheese switches and these green ABS keycaps, as I think that they'll give a nice clacky pop to the board, so let's hear how it sounds. Considering that the PCB has 0 flex cuts and has relatively thin gaskets, the typing experience is quite stiff, with 0 to no bounce. But I personally quite enjoy the typing experience regardless. I appreciate the brighter sound characteristics of a plateless build. The sound is super even, and I have nothing to complain about regarding the sound, and it is a 10 out of 10 in terms of sound and looks. However, the keyboard does have some downsides. It lacks a few parts, like a hex screwdriver for the screws, you don't get stabilizers, and there's no USB cable. So please be aware of this before purchasing and read the product page carefully. The Glitter65 is definitely a keyboard to consider, especially if you're looking for an aesthetically pleasing keyboard. The unique tray style design gives you a unique build experience, and the overall quality once the build is finished is great. So thank you to MOEETECH for sponsoring me. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, and if you enjoy my content, please subscribe. And until next time, peace.